Danny, and today I'm really close to the camera because I am filming a get ready with me video and I'm about to do my brows. But today we're going to film a get ready with me video, and the theme of this video is going to be work because I just got a part-time job and I'm going to show you guys how I do my makeup for work. But I'm also going to tell you guys about my process of getting the job, just in case any of you guys were interested. Just in case any of you guys were interested. Okay, wait, I'm probably going to do my brows off screen because I just remembered that I can't talk and do my eyebrows at the same time. Okay, so after I do my eyebrows, I usually like to do my foundation because I don't really wear eyeshadow, so I just use foundation to cover up the discoloration on my eyes. But first I have to prime my lids because they get oily throughout the day and that's really uncomfortable. But yeah, anyways, about how I got the job. So on April 30th, which was a Saturday, I went to the mall with Adam and we saw that this brand new bubble tea place had opened up in our mall, and so I jokingly said, hey, why don't I apply? So I walked up to the counter and I ordered something, and then I asked the guy working there if I could have an application. He was like, yeah, sure. And then he actually, instead of just getting me the application, he brought the manager out from the back and let him know that someone was here to apply, and that made me really nervous because like I wasn't prepared to like actually meet the manager of the store already. I just wanted an application because I thought I was going to be able to take it home. But no, he was like, oh, can you just fill this out over here? And I got really nervous and I was just like, yeah. I didn't say anything about wanting to take it home, so I filled it out and Adam helped me. Then he gave me the second part of the application, which was a math test. I was not expecting a math test to be part of the application. I passed that too because they gave me a call like the next day. Actually more like 2 days later, and they were like, do you think you have time to come in for an interview? I didn't because I gave them my school schedule and they called me when I was in school and asked me to come in while I was in school. So I let them know no, I can't because I'm in school, which like I thought was really weird. I couldn't believe that they did that. I was really put off by the job at first. It's a new place and they like just opened up and they didn't have that many employees working there, so I wasn't too mad about it. I was just really annoyed and I wasn't sure if I wanted a job that would do that, you know? And so I rescheduled for the next day around 6 o'clock, right? That's the time that I agreed on with the manager. So the day of my interview came around and then they asked me to come in an hour earlier than I intended to. So again, I was put off by the job because I didn't want to go to a job that would be so inconsistent. Yeah, so anyways, the interview came around and instead of just having an interview with the manager, like the store manager, he brought in the regional manager because he like hyped me up to her and he wanted her to see me and stuff like that. So I had an interview with the manager and the regional manager and they're both really, really nice. So it went really well. And yeah, so the interview went really well and they asked me if I could come in like the next day so that I could fill out, like I could have my orientation. And at my orientation they had me fill out all of these forms like company policies, they had me like sign a contract and stuff like that, and they had me fill out like my W-4. They actually let me bring that home so that I could fill it out with my mom because I didn't know how to do it, and they were really nice and really patient with me since it was my first job. May 7th was my first day of work. It was Mother's Day, so it was like really, really busy that day. It was really crazy. I couldn't believe that they like signed me up for that day as my first day of work ever. And it was so crazy busy. On the first day of work, like I said, I work at a bubble tea place. So on the first day of work, they taught me how to make one type of drink. Like the bubble tea place that I work at, we make smoothies, we make milk teas, and we make like iced teas. And I got it pretty well. I was still really, really slow at it, and I'm still not that fast at it, but they're surprised how well I'm learning, especially because this is my first job and they expected having to train me a lot, but that's not the case. Yeah, they taught me how to make one drink that day and then they taught me how to use a register. So that's pretty much what I did the whole day. I just put in orders and I helped clean up around the store. I had a lot of like really small tasks besides making drinks. So they didn't really make me make drinks that day. They just wanted me up front talking to the customers and stuff like that. And during my orientation, they had told me that they wanted me kind of up front talking to the customers. That day I met a lot of my coworkers and I kept calling this guy the wrong name, but he was really nice about it. Oh yeah, anyways, in terms of my makeup, when I go to work, I like to wear really simple makeup. I focus more on having like a really bright and clear complexion and having really wide eyes. Throughout this whole process, literally Adam has been the person who's like telling me what I should do and how I should do it. And then my parents, of course, they also supported me a lot and gave me a lot of advice. But it's funny because I applied for the job without my parents knowing because I didn't think I would get it, and then I got it, and it was really strange having to tell them like, oh, I have a job now, and they're like, what? Because I didn't even have a resume. Not once during this whole process did they ask me for my resume, which I thought was really strange. I don't think that's normal for most employers to do, but I also feel like it's because we talked a lot about how it's my first job, and so I don't think they really expected much to be on my resume anyways, but they did ask to see my college transcript, and when they saw that I have a 4.0, they were like, okay, that's good enough for us. So the days that I work are the days that I don't have school, so it's like, and they let me request what days I want off of work specifically, so they're like really great about working with their employees' schedules. And it's funny because I had such a bad first impression of them, but they ended up being really, really great about that kind of stuff, which is really important to me. Like, that was my main priority and my main concern, was that I wouldn't be allowed to get important days off, because, you know, I have a big family, so every other week someone has a birthday party. On my second day of work, it was a Tuesday, so it was a really like non-busy day at the mall, and I was able to get a hang of everything else that I needed to learn. Like, I know how to change the paper in the receipt thingy now, and I know how to make boba now, because the place that I work is like really particular about the way they make their boba and stuff like that. Right now I work typically from 10 to 2-ish, but today I'm working from 12 to 4, but usually I work from 10 to 2. The reason why I'm not really like saying the place of where I work is just for safety reasons, you know, but I work at a bubble tea place in the mall, and it's really cute and it's really clean, and that's kind of what I liked about it the most. It was really pretty. It was like a really pretty shop, and all the employees seemed like they really liked working there, so I was like, okay, I will apply. But now I think I'm all caught up to speed. I've worked about 5 shifts already. Yeah, I've worked 5 shifts already, but I'm not as fast as everyone else yet. Like, literally some people there can make drinks faster than I can punch in the order, which is primarily what I do. My manager puts me up at front because I'm really good at talking to people and I talk a lot. So as you guys can see, my makeup is not too far off from my everyday makeup. Oh yeah, my dress code. So my dress code every single day of work is that I have to go to work in a white t-shirt. It has to be a fitted white t-shirt. I have to wear jeans, and they either have to be blue jeans or black jeans. And then I have to wear like sneakers, and they can't be slip-ons or anything. I also have to have my hair tied back every day. My camera just cut off. I have no idea where it cut off, so I'm just gonna keep talking. Anyways, I was talking about how even though I just started working and I'm still in school, my grades haven't slipped at all because I'm overcompensating in school because I have so much less free time. So my grades have been actually getting better instead of getting worse, which I was kind of surprised about. I expected my grades to take a little hit when I first started working, if you know what I mean. Actually, I feel like my whole process of getting the job was a little bit irregular, but I can't complain because I'm happy about it. I'm working for minimum wage right now, but I get a lot of tips because I work on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so it's really just mall employees those days who come by the shop, and they, like, mall employees always tip a lot, and there's like a solidarity amongst people who work in the mall. It used to take me like 2 to 3 minutes to make a drink, and they were like really, really patient with me and stuff like that. I'm a lot happier now that I got my job, which is kind of strange because I thought I was gonna hate having extra responsibility. It gives me a reason to get out of the house, and it makes me appreciate being able to stay home more, you know what I mean? Now that I have my face finished, I wanted to talk more about the makeup. So when you're working, especially if you're working in food, you want to make sure you're wearing a waterproof mascara. If you're working with food and you have to clean while you work, or if you're working with things that have like humidity or steam, then that can make your mascara run for sure. I remember on the first day I didn't wear waterproof, and and I had like a little bit of smudging underneath my eyes. So always make sure that you're wearing a waterproof mascara, and also make sure you're wearing a matte foundation, unless of course you have like dry skin or whatever. But if you have regular or oily skin, make sure that you're wearing a foundation that's specifically mattifying, because you might not have time to blot your face throughout the day, so you want something that's going to be able to hold up for like a 6, 5, 8-hour shift. It's during this time when I like to use a setting spray. So I don't use setting sprays every single day, only use it on special events and when I have work. So I just kind of get it on the center of my face because that's where I need it most. And I do wear eyelashes when I go to work, which is kind of risky because if one of my corners pop up, then I'm not really gonna have time to fix it, but I don't really care. You know what's funny is like one of my biggest concerns when I was considering picking up a part-time job was like not having enough time to do other things like make YouTube videos or hang out with like my family or my friends or with my dog. But it doesn't that much, trust me. Like if anything, this has taught me way better time management skills. My camera just cut me off, but I was talking about this lip gloss. This is the lip gloss I wear to take any of my nude lipsticks and make them a little bit darker, and it also makes any of my lip colors so comfortable to wear. So this is NARS 60 span. Every single day my hair needs to be in a ponytail since my hair is super long. Like I have coworkers with shorter hair, so they don't need to put their hair up in ponytails. So here it is. This is my everyday work makeup. So this is what I look like every single day at work. With my glasses and everything. Pull up my ponytail. So that's it for my get ready with me video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it useful. Let me know if you guys like these types of videos, and leave me any more questions you have down in the comment section below. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you found it useful or if you just liked it. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And last but not least, if you have an Instagram, please follow me at ohdangdanii with 2 eyes. I will see you guys next time. Bye!